Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is a monthly favourites and what's new in my wardrobe. I feel like I haven't filmed one of these in ages. In fact, I don't even know if I filmed one this year so far. And I used to do this monthly, so I am going to get back into the routine a bit because I love filming them. I feel like it's just like a really easy, chilled video to film, just like chatting through everything that I've been loving the past month or so and showing you a few newer bits in my wardrobe as well. And as usual, I've got a mix of everything. In fact, I've got quite a few bits because I haven't filmed one for a while, so I've gathered quite a few bits. So I will try and keep it as quick as possible and not chat about each item for too long. But I'm going to get straight into it, and I am going to start off with the lip combo that I'm wearing now because I feel like that is always a question that I get asked. And this is the most affordable lip combo, but I have been loving it. So first up, this is the lip liner. It's the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Free Spirit. But it is just the perfect peachy, soft, like peachy pinky nude for spring summer. It looks a little browner on my hand, but in comparison to some of the in comparison to like Pillow Talk or that sort of lip liner that I usually wear, it's a lot more kind of lighter, peachier toned. But it applies really nicely, it lasts really well, and it's just, yeah, it's just a really nice lip liner. I've been loving it. It's not too heavy, it's just a really pretty peachy nude, and I have been teaming this with this lipstick, which I spoke about in a recent vlog, so if you watch my vlogs you will have seen me chat about this, but this is the Rimmel Stay Satin Liquid Lip Colour. I used to wear this all the time and I forgot all about it, and then I recently found it underneath, like tucked underneath the seat in my car, so it's probably pretty old and I probably shouldn't be using it. I am going to order a fresh one and get rid of this one. But when I popped it on, I just realised why I used to love it so much. It's just such a nice shade and it lasts so well. I can pop this on in the morning and it lasts like almost all day, definitely up until lunchtime. It lasts so well, really lovely shade and works really well with this lip liner as well. So that is the combo that I'm wearing now, and that's the combo that I have been loving. But another lipstick that I've been loving, and this is on the opposite end of the price scale, and this is the YSL Love Shine lipstick in the shade 150, and this is just a really pretty, like soft, balmy lipstick. So it's kind of like the opposite to this one's super pigmented, goes on, lasts all day, whereas this one's like really balmy, really hydrating, and just like a flush, like a soft flush of colour. So this is perfect for those days when you're not really, when I'm wearing like minimal makeup and I just want like a little flush of colour and a bit of hydration. This is so lovely. It smells gorgeous, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, and it just is really like juicy and plumping. And like, yeah, just like a lovely natural flush of colour. Moving on to skincare and a moisturiser that I've been loving recently. This is the Lancome Regenery HPM 300 Peptide Cream. And if you love a super like rich, hydrating day cream, this is just gorgeous. It just feels like, as soon as you apply it, it feels so hydrating, really rich, but not too heavy. Like, it doesn't feel like it sits on your skin. It contains hyaluronic acid, 300 peptides and niacinamide, so it's just designed to be super hydrating, and it really does feel so lovely, and my makeup applies so nice on top of it as well. It is expensive, but it has currently got 30% off. I think it was at Look Fantastic. When I was checking online, it currently has 30% off, so really good discount and just a lovely, like, luxurious day cream. Sticking with skincare, a cleansing oil I've been loving. It's the Bare Minerals Smoothness Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I'm not sure if I've spoken about this before. I'm not even sure if I've used it before. I just found it in my drawer. I'd run out of my regular like cleansing balms, which I love a cleansing balm, and I thought, you know what, I'll give this a go. And it's the same kind of concept as a cleansing balm. With a cleansing balm, obviously you warm it up in your hands and you melt the oil and then apply it, whereas this is obviously already kind of melted. So it's a little bit of like a lighter alternative to a slightly more heavy cleansing balm. It feels really lovely on the skin. It removes my makeup really nicely. It doesn't like irritate or sting my eyes at all. It removes waterproof mascara. It does need a little bit, I'd say it needs a bit more of a kind of jig than a regular cleansing balm. I feel like Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm gets my waterproof mascara off really easy, whereas this feels like it needs like a bit more of a rub and kind of like a double application. But if you're looking for like a nice, gentle, lightweight cleansing oil, I've been enjoying it, and I think it's a nice alternative to a cleansing balm. Sticking with skincare, next up is this little device that I have been loving recently. This is the Zip Halo, and this is a facial toning device. Now, I have been using this, I want to say, for the past kind of 6 to 8 weeks maybe, and I feel like I have noticed such a difference in my skin since I've been using it. It feels more plump, it feels slightly more lifted, my skin texture looks smoother. If you have not heard about this, or if you've not seen anyone talking about it before, it basically uses microcurrents and nanocurrents to improve your skin. So you start off by applying 4 to 8 pumps of the electric complex gel onto clean dry skin, switch on your device, and then you can connect it to the app. You download the Zip app from the App Store, and you can connect this to the app to follow like different facials, like different facial tutorials, different treatment plans, different like targeted treatments. Or you can just use it on its own just by turning it on and popping it straight onto your face. I have been using the 4-minute lift facial, which is designed to give you a more lifted, sculpted, glowing complexion in just 4 minutes. You do one side of your face at a time. Just make sure both of the globes are touching your skin, and just lift in up and out motions, and the results are incredible. It uses microcurrents and nanocurrents to improve your skin. So the microcurrents work by stimulating the muscles to contract and relax using electrical waveforms that you can really feel. So you can really feel your muscles like contracting and relaxing, and that gives the instant lift. It really creates definition. You can see immediate results with the microcurrents. But then it also uses nanocurrents to give more long-lasting results. And you can't actually feel the nanocurrent waveforms working, but they rejuvenate and repair the skin from within to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, smooth your skin, tone, contour, and just give an overall glowing complexion. I feel like you can see from the cutaways of me using it, it instantly lifts my face up. I feel like you can see it makes my cheekbones a little bit more defined, it pulls my brow up slightly. Like that instant microcurrent really gives that kind of immediate result. I have never had any Botox or filler or anything like that, but when I use this, it makes me feel like I've had like that lift of that snatched look, which is just fantastic. And obviously the nanocurrents give that long-lasting results that I've been seeing over the past 6 to 8 weeks. And you don't need to just take my word on it. This has over 400 5-star reviews on the website. It's been raved about by celebrities like Jennifer Aniston, Kim Kardashian, Margot Robbie. So many people have used this and raved about it. It's just such a clever, incredible little device, and it has become part of my daily skincare routine. And of course, I have a discount code for you. You can get 15% off the Zip Halo and 15% off of the gels that you use alongside it with the code MODELMOUTH. I'm going to pop the details on the screen here. This will be linked in the description box below as well. But have a little read through some of the reviews. There's reviews from people of all different ages that have tried it out and have seen incredible results. So yeah, definitely a favourite this month. Next up, I've got a few makeup favourites, and first up is a bronzer that I've been loving. I spoke about this in a recent vlog, but I have used this every day since I got it, and it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder in the shade 110, and this is just a really gorgeous bronzy bronzer. A gorgeous bronzer. It's a really lovely shade. It applies really nicely, it blends so nicely. I've also been using it a little bit as eyeshadow as well, which I think works so well. It's a really big bronzer as well, so I feel like it's going to last so long. It's got a tiny bit of shimmer on it, but it doesn't look like glittery on your face at all. It's just such a nice bronzer, and I've been loving it, and I love the packaging as well. So I've got that on today, alongside a blusher that I've been loving. Again, I spoke about this quickly, like briefly in a vlog, so I'll keep it quick. But this is the Maybelline Sun Kisser Blush in the shade City Sizzle. And I feel like this is like a dupe for NARS Orgasm blush. It's that very similar peachy, shimmery colour. Can you see? It's like got that beautiful like shimmery, peachy gold to it. Perfect for spring, summer. And don't be daunted by the colour that it comes out immediately. It looks quite dark when you first pop it on, but it blends out really easily. In fact, I'd say it actually maybe blends out a little bit too much. Like, I prefer if it was slightly more pigmented, but I guess that's probably why it is a lower price point. But I do think if you're looking for that lovely kind of like shimmery goldy peachy blush, I've got it on now. It's really pretty. I've been enjoying that recently. And then the final makeup product that I've been loving is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I feel like so many of you already use this, already rave about it. I have seen so many people raving about this setting spray, but it is just so good and it makes such a difference to how well your makeup stays on. If I'm going out for the day, or if I'm at home and I'm filming like reels all day and I want my makeup to just be on and stay on, this makes such a difference. It really does like set your makeup in place, keeps it on, and I notice a difference if I use this and if I don't. And this is actually the white tea of barley. This is like a limited edition one. It smells so nice, but the regular one is incredible as well. Rafi has literally just laid on his back with his legs akimbo, just loving life. Next up, as a hair mask that I've been loving, this is the Kerastase hair mask, and this is just lovely. I mean, I don't tend to use regular conditioners anymore. I tend to just wash my hair once a week and use a hair mask and leave it in while I'm kind of doing other bits and bobs in the shower, having a shave, you know. Anyway, this smells incredible. It's quite a strong masculine scent, but it smells lovely and it leaves my hair feeling so soft, shiny, smooth. I've just been really enjoying it. And in fact, I've been trying a few bits from the Kerastase Premier range and loving all of them, but this one in particular, really enjoying that. A fragrance I've been loving this month, this is Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. I spoke about this also in a vlog, but this is just the most gorgeous spring. I say spring, I feel like it's more of like a summer scent. It's like that gorgeous summer holiday, like sweet but kind of coconutty and just warm and just beautiful. If you love Flower Bomb, I feel like you'll love this. It's just the summer version of Flower Bomb, and it smells beautiful. By the way, my neighbour has just started mowing his lawn, so if you can hear that in the background, I was going to wait until he finished, but he's got quite a big garden, so I thought let's just crack on with the fashion bits. So next up, I've got a few kind of what's new in my wardrobe, like fashion favourites, and first up is this gorgeous little jacket from And Other Stories. I just love this. I feel like this is the perfect spring jacket. I haven't worn it yet, obviously. This is like a more what's new in my wardrobe, but I did style this for a reel, so I will pop in a cutaway of me wearing it for the reel. But it is such a cute little jacket. I feel like it's just something a bit different to a blazer for me, because I just wear blazers so much this time of year, so I feel like it's a good alternative to a blazer. It's quite lightweight, it's the perfect like neutral shade, and I love the fabric as well. If I hold it up, you can see the fabric is really lovely. Yeah, I just think it's a really cute little jacket. I feel like it sort of speaks for itself, but I can see myself styling this and wearing it a lot throughout spring. Sticking with And Other Stories, next up are a pair of loafers, and if you follow my channel for a while, you'll know I have got these in the black. I have worn them so much in the black. They're like one of my most worn shoes. They're just such a great classic pair of loafers. I feel like they're a good dupe for the Gucci loafers, which are about 6 times the price. But still really beautiful quality, lovely leather, just very classic like gold bar detail. Anyway, love them in black, so I thought I would get them in the tan as well. And I just think for spring, a tan pair of loafers was definitely missing from my wardrobe, and these are just the perfect ones. So again, I'm going to be styling these up a lot. I've already styled them in a few reels over on my Instagram. I'm going to be wearing these a lot in spring, and even in summer I think maybe could be quite cute with like little white dresses maybe. But yeah, love those, very much so. Speaking of summer, next up is a lovely floaty summer dress, and I feel like I'm getting very ahead of myself with the seasons. Like spring hasn't even arrived yet. Well, I mean obviously it has, but really it hasn't, has it? We've not had the best spring so far, and I'm already showing floaty summer dresses. But I ordered this from Zara. I was filming I don't think it'll be up yet, but it'll be up very soon. It was like a 12 Zara dresses, like spring, summer, occasion wear, casual, just a mix of dresses from Zara to order and try out. Anyway, I filmed that, and this dress I just thought was so gorgeous as just like a lovely floaty everyday spring dress. The fabric is lovely. It's in that super soft cheesecloth fabric. It's double layered, so it's not see-through. It just feels so comfortable on, and I think for me this is a type of dress that I just chuck on day to day in summer. Just something comfortable, looks pretty, you can dress it up or dress it down. It's just really lovely, and I thought if I mention it now before it goes out of stock, because I think this style of dress sells out so quickly on Zara. So yeah, love that. Haven't worn it yet, obviously still got the tag on, but again, I will definitely wear this a lot. Next up are a pair of pajamas, but not just any pajamas. I mean, have you ever seen such a beautiful pair of pajamas? I feel like these are too pretty to even wear. How gorgeous are they? They are 100% silk, and then they have got this beautiful blue, like almost like a jungle print with elephants and palm trees, and not palm trees, but like, yeah, palm trees, I think. Just such a beautiful print. I haven't worn them yet, as you can probably tell, but yeah, I just think they're so pretty, and bit of a random one for what's new in my wardrobe. But if you are after a very bougie pair of pajamas, then they are gorgeous. I'm not going to mention jewellery favourites because I did work with Monica Vinader on my last video, and so I don't want to repeat myself and kind of show you all of the same pieces again. But just to mention, my 20% discount code from Monica Vinader is still valid if you are looking at any of these pieces, like my ring and this bracelet. Been loving that. But yeah, 20% off. You can still use the discount, so I'll pop that in the description box below. But yeah, I've been loving these little hoops as well. But my final fashion favourite is this gorgeous tote, and I think you may, yeah, I featured this in my flattered video, didn't I? Sorry, I feel like I've said that quite a lot with these pieces, like I've already shown you this in a vlog and I've already spoken about this, but I think it's because like they are my favourites. They're things that I've sort of shown you and then, yeah, have become favourites. So anyway, I have used this so much already. It's this gorgeous tote from Flattered, and what I love about this is it's just so practical. Like, I feel like, especially having Lottie, although I've got her changing bag with everything in it, there's always other bits that I want to take out, like toys or just other bits and bobs that I need to chuck into a bag, and obviously for myself as well. And this is just so handy to just chuck everything in, but it looks lovely at the same time as well, and it's just such a nice tote. I've been using this a lot. In fact, I thought I was going to use the suede bag more, which I will show you that one. I'll insert a cutaway of that if you don't know which one I'm talking about. It is so beautiful, but I haven't actually worn it yet, but I do think I will as the months go on. But this one I have used so much already. I think, just like I say, practicality wise, this is just spot on. And that is everything that I've been loving throughout April. No, yeah, April. We're in May now, aren't we? Yeah, everything I've been loving throughout April. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I mentioned before, everything featured will be linked below in the description box. Any questions, leave a comment. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Any discount codes I have for any of the pieces, I will pop down in the description box below as well. But that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're kind of happy to have the favourite videos back. And I don't know why I just did that. The favourite videos back. And I will see you again in my next video. Bye.